So you're ready to learn how to decoupage on wood using paper napkins, and this is all in a summer watermelon theme. So let's get started. Welcome to Markets of Sunshine. My name is Marcia, and I'm so glad that you're joining me today. I have this wonderful fun project for us, and I cannot wait to get started and see how cute it turns out. So these are the supplies that you're going to need if you would like to decoupage with me. You will need a wooden crate or wooden box of some sort, and you're going to need enough decorative napkins and whatever pattern that you've chosen. I've chosen this cute Hello Summer with a watermelon, which is perfect for the outdoors and hot weather. What's more refreshing than watermelon? You're going to need some basic white gesso, and you're going to need some white acrylic paint. So I'm going to start with the acrylic paint, and when this runs out, then I'll switch over to the white gesso. You will also need a little container of water and a brush. And I'm just using, as you can see, this is just a small brush, but I may, if I check my stash, I'm not sure if I have a bigger flat. I don't see one in my, from this angle, and I don't want to use a sponge brush because a sponge brush will absorb too much of the paint. Okay, let's see, I use this for glue. This looks like I didn't wash him very good, so let me see what I have next in my little assortment. Sure. Okay, so let's try plan B. Fortunately, I inherited a ton of paintbrushes, so I have at least 20 or 30 of them. Let's just see. Yeah, see, that looks like it will cover the surface better anyway. And that's it right now. I mean, it's like, this is such a super simple project, so I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze out the paint right onto the wood. And as you can see, this is a very thick paint, so I may come in here with a little bit of water and do a whitewash finish, and that's all a whitewash is just adding water. And I have a little bit of water on this brush, so that's already helping. And the fibers of the wood are not a problem. They'll just blend in with the napkin and give it more character. So I wet just the tip of the brush, just a little bit. So I don't want to waste this paint. I want to be able to use it as much as possible. And this is a gift box that I'm going to use in my Etsy shop, Markets of Sunshine. So you can purchase this just as it is, and if you want to build your own gift box for someone, then you can pick out items in my shop to go in it. I do have some that are already made, ready to go, but if you want to build your own, then just go through and you'll see all the items that are in my shop. Those are all the items that come in the ready-to-ship gift boxes, but you can pick any of the items and put as many items in your cart that you would like to go in your gift box. So I'm going in between the slats now. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking at this point, so just enjoy the music or put your own favorite music on in the background. If I don't have music playing at this point, just put your own on. We're going to paint this from start to finish. So I'll have to let this top dry. I have the ceiling fan on. That will help speed the drying. And this does not require 2 coats. It just needs 1 coat. And I just want it to be covered because the napkin is not going to completely cover the edges. So that was mainly, but I did also wanted the white background so that the napkin will pick up the white. I did not want the brown to show through. So that's why you would need to paint it. And then of course I would recommend painting it white. And this crate has a cute little burlap handle. A little bit of water. And the reason I put gloves on was so that I don't get the paint on me, but also because there are little wood splinters and I did not want to get a splinter. So that would be my recommendation if you're dealing with raw wood like this is here, so that you don't pick up a splinter. Just keep dipping it in the water, and that will help the paint that's already on the brush to go a little bit further. So that's a tip to make your paint go further, is just add a little bit more water. Because this was very thick for some reason, and so it could use some thinning again, which is the whitewash basic formula. To do any whitewash, just add water to thin down your paint and you have a whitewash. A wash. Could be any color paint, but this is white paint, so therefore whitewash. And I love all forms of crafting, so I just adore the mixed media world. So you'll find a mixed media assortment on my channel of video tutorials. So in this video tutorial is all about painting and decoupaging on a wood surface and using napkins to decoupage. Okay, now lay it on this side. Let's cover the front. I'm not going to paint the inside of the box, but I will paint these slats that can be seen. I will cover it as much as I feel is necessary to give it a nice presentation, so that whoever gets this will want to use it and want it to be displayed. If you have a farmhouse style kitchen, a country kitchen, any cottage chic, shabby, any of those. Farm girls. Even Victorian, this would work. Minimalist. I always keep wax paper around, so I'm going to lay the wax paper and then put the always dip in the water, help move around that thick paint. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad you found me, glad you're here. Happy that you're wanting to learn how to decoupage using napkins and on wood. So you'll find an assortment of videos on my channel. I show you how to make junk journals. I also show you how to sew, how to make fabric yo-yos. I do quilting, Happy Mail, so there's a number of items, videos that you'll find. I have 2 Etsy shops. One is handmade gifts with the care packages, Happy Mail, face masks, cash envelope system, and then on my other Etsy shop is all about vintage gifts and home decor and supplies from all over the world. I just have been given unique things from around the world, and also I've thrifted unique things. I have a lot of anniversary gifts. So if you're in the market for an anniversary, paper anniversary, junk journal would be perfect for a paper anniversary. And we have vintage Beanie Babies. Thai Beanie Babies are stuffed animals, and they're in perfect vintage condition. They've never been played with, so check out the links below. And if you're in the market for any of those items, then feel free to check out my shops. You'll also be helping support my little business and my little channel here. And so I'm not monetized on YouTube, which, if you're not familiar with that terminology, it just means that when you're on somebody's channel and you see all the ads that are running, that means they are receiving money from YouTube for when you click on their ads. But you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I am nowhere near 1,000 subscribers. 800 and some odd to go. But I'm not worried about it. However long it takes, it just takes. So it grows organically as people find me, and that's all. And I just enjoy teaching. That's what I'm here for. I enjoy my hobby, and I enjoy sharing with others. So that's what my goal is here and what my aim is here. And anything else that comes from it is just a blessing and a bonus. Okay, I'm going to cover up this little back top of the slats. Again, whatever is visible. the end of the video today, I'm going to show you right outside my studio window so that you can see how lovely of a backyard I have to look out at while I'm doing my crafting and my videos. Just lovely. Okay, one last side. Oh, okay, no, that's done. Alright, let's take a lookie. Alright, so we have quick like a bunny. Did not take long at all. Alright, so I have a little bit of the slats left. Let's just catch that. So I actually had enough paint in this little bottle to cover this. I wasn't sure. Let's just fill in these little slats. So are you new to the crafting world? Are you revisiting it because of our current situation? I find that this is so therapeutic. So I've been crafting for a long time, and now more and more people are getting back into making things and learning how to make things. And it's so much fun, it's so rewarding, and it helps you pass time away. Alright, come on, there's enough, there has to be enough in here. Okay, I'm going to have to set this down so I can really squeeze this bottle. Let me give it a few taps. Let's see if that moved anything down. Yeah. Yoo-hoo. Okay. Thank you to all of my lovely subscribers who are commenting regularly. I really appreciate it. Tanzik and Raphael and Jovi and Christina, all of these are just lovely comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you for liking the video, for sharing the video. It really helps. And Maggie, she's the newest subscriber that's been commenting, so thank you, Maggie. Okay, so we have to do the inside of the lid. So as this thing's going, maybe, who knows? I may wind up just doing the whole inside. I said I wasn't going to, but now it's like when you get started and it's like, huh, excuse that little bump. Oh. Alright, I gotta take a load off. Had to sit down. This way it will be complete. It will look beautiful. This could be used for so many things. And how many things could you come up with? What would you use this little crate for? If someone gifted it to you, what would you use it for? What would you put in it? Tell me in the comments below. Would you use it for a writing box? Storing maybe some of your miniature journals in? I'm going to make one for my desk here, because I realized the other day I needed something that I could keep some smaller things in, and this is perfect. I have some fabric baskets that I'm going to be using. So this will stay right on my desk. And that way things can't spill off, fall off the side. This is the Folk Art brand of acrylic craft paint, if you're interested in knowing what brand this is. It seems like it's doing a very good job of covering this, so I'm very happy with it. And if you're in the market for vintage fabric, laces, buttons, trims, bias tape, all that kind of good stuff, I have that in my Etsy shop as well. And the fabric is selling really good, so check it out. A beautiful retro bohemian. Oh, just gorgeous. My next project is going to be bohemian theme, so stick around for that next video. That will be tomorrow's video. So we'll be making a bohemian, boho themed junk journal and happy mail binder, the whole embellishment, just like I did for the bee themed. So I'll link those bee themed videos that I did a couple days ago, and you'll get the idea of all of the things that I do and how I made it. Turned out so pretty, just absolutely gorgeous. I am a themed person. I love doing things in a themed way. I love color, going by color, going by pattern. So my evergreen fabric covered junk journal is everything monochromatic in greens and beige tone. That is turning out just gorgeous. So these things become a part of you. So I named it Evergreen. Actually, it's Rebel Quilter is the label I gave it, but it's still Evergreen. My Evergreen Rebel Quilter junk journal. Okay, let's turn it here. Let me look up here. Yes. This part here needs it. I'm just going to have to follow this around, and wherever my eye sees that it needs to be filled in, this way, do the same thing. Just kind of doing like a scrubbing motion just to get as much of that paint. Pretty good. I like it. Okay, so now let's take a look on this inside part. I don't think I'll do the bottom or these sides, but I think I will do these slats, the front and the back. I'm going to come on here with the napkin, I believe is what I will do on here. So let's just go ahead. As long as the paint lasts. Getting down to the dregs. Turn it around and let's get this back part. A little bit more paint. Okay, I believe we can call the paint part of it done. Alrighty then. There you go. Just a nice little light wash. Very, very cute. All the way around. Turn that drab brown into a darling little white. Okay, now, so this is, dried enough. So what we're going to do now, let me clean this brush. I'm going to try to see if I can use this other one. I can get it to be a little more pliable. Okay, let's see. Alright, that looks like that will work okay. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our handy dandy Aleene's tacky glue and Mod Podge mixture. So I mix it, the Mod Podge and the tacky glue. And this is what we're going to decoupage with. So now we're going to take the napkin. Okay. So isn't that cute? Look at how pretty that's going to be up against that white. So this is going to just fit right down in here. So I'll probably slide it over where that border will go in here. Alright, so let's take this cute napkin apart. Just need a little tiny piece of tape. And just grab right in the middle. And then you tears the layers apart. And then this backing comes right off. And this looks like it only has this one ply on it. And then I save these for the obvious reason to wipe my hands on. Okay, alright, now let's just see, is there another layer? Or is that it? Nope, that looks about it. Okay, so now, which is you can hold it up and see how thin it is. Okay. I don't need the white part, so I'm thinking. Take a little bit of water on the brush and run it down where we want it to tear. Which I actually was going to bring that up a little bit more, but too late. Let's see. Yeah, I think I lost that. Just that easy to get the part you do want. Okay, now, so we're going to take this piece, and we're going to just lay it down right there. I'm going to use that little to hold it. Now the gluing part begins. So just start gluing all over the wood. I'm being generous with this. Use this narrow white brush to come in here. The nice thing about this is it will also seal the paint onto the wood. So you could just use your decoupage like a clear coat sealant. Your Mod Podge tacky glue mixture.